Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is seasoned with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome, just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explode this war before I go. And that's some hours in my bench way. Now it's like worth for 10K or cause it is 10 gamers. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head down stage, they be like, see the crowd going, they be like. So I stepped on stage, they be like, oh yeah. See the crowd going, they be like, oh yeah. Crazed and courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehaving, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a about who be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, start living up to what the f you think a day is. But hey, what about it? So I stepped on stage, they were like, see the crowd going, they were like. So I stepped on stage.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The winner here, of course, a trip to Las Vegas for Super Bowl 58. Not a bad prize as we are underway in the NFC Championship game. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. Now a first carry here for Robinson. They find some open field here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Second down, here's Mostert again. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Running the counter with Mostert. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd and 5. To the air, Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Allen's throw brought in by Watson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Handoff now to Robinson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Bijan Robinson. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have struck first in this NFC title game. So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs, right? That was a pretty clinical drive right there.
Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We create it on the other team. Just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Hardman to return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Allen. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys nothing.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
I like the call. Inside the red zone running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Christian Watson from 4 yards out. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Cowboys nothing. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoff. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a give to Taylor. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line.
7-yard pickup.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Throwing now is Allen. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Allen now looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Allen. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Waddle, the motion man, right. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Waddle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
And that flag accepted. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On the counter, it's Taylor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle. The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 48-yard
They'll run again here with Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, Charles, I know you appreciate seeing this great defense, especially with the heightened intensity of the postseason. These two defenses, they have risen to the occasion to force back-to-back interceptions.
You know me well, Brandon. I always stand with my fellow defenders. And I love watching them make plays, and you nailed it. It's playoff time. This is when it matters most.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
back at the 21-yard line.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. An unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
43.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him this time at back-to-back sacks, brings up 4th down. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Fielded at about the 28. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Robinson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
1st down, Lions.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Play action. Now it's Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Mahomes. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's another
first down. Mahomes. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jamison Williams, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On play action, Allen. Flush to his right. Shakes off the sack.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down. Throwing, Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. To throw is Mahomes. Looking for the end zone. That is intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Lions are going to get the football back at their own 17.
By the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Watson making the catch. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. And that's caught inside the 35. He takes touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
Cowboys 16.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10. Mahomes will throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So Allen's going to look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And the Cowboys come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the stat.